Alright, so here we have breakfast stuff. I'm filming in the fisheye because it looks cool and you can get these dope ass close-ups on the veggies. I'm going to be making the protein packed eggs and the potato french fries that she was talking about. And I'm also going to use this half avocado because it's been in my refrigerator for too long and needs to be eaten. Okay, I can get down with the cottage cheese egg scramble. So today for breakfast I had the protein packed scrambled eggs and the oven baked french fries. I actually decided to add some vegetables in because I have them and it seemed like a pretty skimpy meal. And I still only got up to, 546 calories. Anyways, I got 28 grams of protein, 50 grams of carbs, 15 grams of fiber, 11 grams of sugar, 28 grams of fat, lots of potassium, 323 milligrams of vitamin C. So I was over on all of my vitamins except for iron already. Yeah, so like I said, it felt like a pretty small breakfast, but it was good. And the test of a breakfast for me is if it holds up to a day of activities. And after eating the breakfast, I went to Devil's Lake and went slacklining all day. And, you know, for only being 500 calories, like, it stuck with me pretty well. I made it a couple hours before I actually got hungry. I did enjoy cooking the meal. I haven't eaten cottage cheese, God, in probably 10 to 15 years. Never thought to put it in eggs, and it turns out that they're pretty good. It just kind of makes them creamy. I think I'm gonna use that trick, because I used to use like heavy whipping cream, but that's just not good, and cottage cheese is good for you. Let's see, what else? There was not a social aspect to my cooking. Just ate breakfast. The importance of prior planning for meals is huge, because when I don't plan, I get hungry, and then I'm like, well, what do I do now? And usually that's going to mean raiding my cabinet for something easy to eat, usually like trail mix or beef jerky or something, which is like, you know, it's okay, but it's not good. Or going out and spending money on food that could be nutritious, but got to pay more for that, versus, you know, preparing and having some recipes planned out for the week. It just makes everything way easier to be consistent and more healthy. And that's like the big thing that I'm kind of learning with this 7-day nutrition, or 7 days of tracking food intake, is that when I look at my calorie totals day to day, they fluctuate a lot, and I tend to make up for the calories that I don't eat one day by consuming them the next day in the form of not as healthy of food options. Again, like super salty, delicious, awesome trail mix, or you know, like potato chips or something, just kind of like munching instead of like actually having set meals. So yeah, for an athlete, absolutely meal prep is huge, because you know, you burn calories every day, all the time, and if you're not replacing them the right way, you know, your body just gets mad and hungry and will make you replace those calories with probably not the best kind of food. If I were to plan and prep at least 4 dinners per week, what would have to change? Pretty much everything. I mean, I plan and prep breakfast because it's super easy. You know, I just have potatoes and eggs and vegetables and just throw that together. But dinner's different, and I usually just like make dinner with like what I have available. So to plan and prep 4 dinners a week, I would have to expand the kind of like my recipe repertoire of like food that I can make easily. I would, and then from just like having the recipes, that would adjust like my weekly / bi-weekly shopping. Yeah, I think the main thing would just be picking 4 dinners that I'm actually excited to make, and then having all that come together and actually putting it together, instead of just haphazardly figuring out what I want to eat every night. I think that's it.